Hey guys, Lancy here. Hope everyone's doing well. So this is going to be a quick video on what is coming out from MTG, and it looks like we got day one of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty spoilers. So pretty much a futuristic set. I'm expecting there to be exactly what you see. So I'm expecting there to be ninja support, probably some cool dragons, probably some spirits, maybe some arcana. Forgot what that spell type was, but maybe more shrines. We'll have to see what comes out. But I'm expecting some spikes again in the modern and pioneer markets, especially for certain things that support ninjas and possibly dragons, demons, shrines, etc. We'll see what comes out in the next couple of days. So let's get to it. We got Hidatsusaga Devouring Chaos. Hidatsusaga Devouring Chaos. I'm going to have trouble saying that very fast. Anyways, he looks pretty powerful. 3 colorless, 1 black for a 4/4 Ogre Demon. Legendary creature. Pay 1 black, sacrifice a creature, scry 2. Pay 2 colorless, 1 red, tap. Exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. When you exile a non-land card this way, Devouring Chaos deals damage equal to the exiled card's mana value to any target. Pretty good for the cost. It's important to remember that he also lets you dig 1 card into your library to play something for an extra bit of damage along with it. Overall, I think this is actually a really powerful card. I think the only thing is it's going to have a lot of competition in the red-black legendary creatures in Commander, but this might be a really good 99 in a Commander deck just because of the fact that he lets you pay 1 and sacrifice a creature for scry 2. And don't get me wrong, free sacrifice outlets are always the best, but scrying 2 is actually still pretty good, and his second ability to draw a card, or at least almost draw a card, is actually pretty good as well. And for 4 mana, you're getting a pretty decent deal. Cards are pretty pushed nowadays. Atsushi, the Blazing Sky, 2 colorless, 2 red for a 4/4 legendary creature, Dragon Spirit. There you go, you got Spirit. And you got a dragon. That's actually a pretty cool combination. But spirits are mostly in white and blue, so the support in red is very limited. We'll see what comes out from this set. Flying and trample for 4 mana. Okay, so 4 mana for a 4/4 flying and trample. I used to do this maths calculation where whenever I saw a keyword or an ability, I would add +1/+1 to the creature's attack and defense. So if a 3 mana creature was a 2/3 and it had first strike and death touch, then I would pretty much say, okay, first strike, death touch, that's a +2/+2, so I'm playing 3 mana for a 4/5, that's a good deal. This guy is 4 mana for a 6/6, and then when he dies, so when Atsushi dies, choose 1. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards, so it's pretty much a draw 2. Or you can create 3 treasure tokens that turn, which means when this guy dies, he immediately gives back 3 of the mana, so you can spend it back at some point in the future. So the best way to remove this guy is anything that says exile or pacifism or something that doesn't kill him, because otherwise you're not getting much from taking this guy out of the field, and whoever plays him is getting a good deal for getting a removal spell for almost nothing. So the massive bomb right here. If you see anyone play this in your Friday Night Magic, they shouldn't be able to lose very easily, coming from where this is going. Kaitu Shizuki, 1 colorless, 1 blue, 1 black for a 3 counter planeswalker. So at the beginning of your end step, if Kaitu entered the battlefield this turn, he phases out. Okay, so he protects himself by being out of the fight for 1 entire round around the table. in Commander, or 1 turn for an opponent. Is that a squirrel? Okay, I'll continue. +1, draw a card, then discard a card unless you attack this turn. -2, create a 1/1 blue ninja creature token with this creature cannot be blocked. I assume that's his little squirrel. -7, you get an emblem with whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a blue or black creature card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. That feels pretty broken, but we'll have to see how this guy plays out. I feel like he's good because while he doesn't protect himself with something insane, he protects himself with something that can get... He protects himself with something that cannot be countered in any reasonable way that I can see. If he phases out for one entire turn, that's really good. And his first 2 abilities, +1 and -2, are good in ninja decks. And his +1 is good in almost any deck as long as you have creatures to swing out with. And I've seen it in Commanders without having to even worry about the discard being an issue. So, anyway. Next one, Takanoma Abandoned Maya. I can't read. Okay, so it's a legendary land. Tap to add 1 black. It doesn't say enter the battlefield tapped or anything. Channel, 3 colorless, 1 black. Discard Takanupa. Mill 3 cards, then return a creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your, I'm going to assume, hand. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature you control. I mean, it's a land that does something more than just produce mana. It's a plus for me. Echoes of Death's Veil. Enchantment creature, spirit, okay. It looks like that's the back of a card, and I don't know what that card is because it doesn't have a mana cost here. It's a 3/3 with flying and haste. When Echo of Death's Whale enter the battlefield, gain control of all rat tokens, so rats are back. When Echo of Death's Veil attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. Okay, cool. It's a rat support card. It's not a legendary, so... Okay, this is something of Kyodua Soul of Kamigawa. Ooh, 3 colors, 1 white for a 3/3 legendary creature dragon spirit. Blazing Sky. This one looks like it's on a different level to this one if it's the Soul of Kamigawa. It's dragon spirit, flash, flying. So 4 mana for a 3/3 that's got flash and flying. When it enters the battlefield, another permanent gains indestructible as long as you control... Oh no. It's another one of those Avisons that did the same thing, but she was actually more expensive. This is actually even more powerful. And if you play Uberg, which is all 5 of the colors, it gets +5/+5 until end of turn. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, the last things I want to talk about, because that was all the spoilers for the cards, is the cool looking lands. Now, I heard some people say that every 3 boosters will have one of these lands. Maybe one of these lands in foil. I don't know. It looks cool. They look nice. There is a few different variations of them. If you were playing a Kamigawa deck and you wanted to go thematic, you're going to probably have to pay an arm and a leg, at least at the start, to get your hands on all of these to fill out your entire 37 lands. But we'll have to see how they look in foil, what the foil quality is like, etc. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I just wanted to cover these, and I probably will try to continue covering them since I got my break coming up from work and a bit more time. And this set hasn't got my interest yet, but it might get my interest, and hopefully, like people were saying, TCG will open up in Australia soon so I can get my delivery. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching and have a good one. See ya.